It's week 8 of the 2024 season. And up next, we'll see Russell Wilson. He's 5th in the NFL in passing yards entering this week. It's the Steelers and the Giants under the lights on Monday night.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers. And welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
The Steelers led out by their quarterback, Russell Wilson. Still strange to not see him in a Seattle uniform where he was for a decade, couple of years with the Broncos. And now Greg, the 9-time Pro Bowler, year 1 in Pittsburgh.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early third down coming up.
Hey, alert!
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Giants led out by their quarterback, Daniel Jones. Here he is. It's year 6 in the NFL. He was the 6th overall pick back in 2019 out of Duke. And Jones still at the helm for the Giants.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Shotgun now for Jones. That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
The Steelers' offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. He's been a machine in the red zone here first couple of months of the season, in fact, leading the NFL in rushing touchdowns. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 49-yard line.
Second and a yard.
Cut. Cut.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. Into the hands of Pickens once again. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Cut.
Give up the middle to Harris. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Cut. Cut.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll work this down inside the 35. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Cut.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Wilson now, off the bootleg. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
That is caught, and he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. They'll run with Warren. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Jones now on 1st down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air, and if they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Cadence, lock in the cadence.
Again, it's Jones. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Go, Cyclone! Go,
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Again, they'll throw with Jones. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. He's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Russ. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards. And this is a great example of why staying on schedule and ahead of the sticks is so critical, because even after that big 3rd down pickup, it's not enough for the 1st, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more.
Here we go.
They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. On 2nd down, it's Singletary. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. He'll check this down to the running back. Once again, Jamie Gillen out to punt, as he's on to punt for the Giants. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! The Steelers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. He finds Austin with the grab. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Don't get that often during the season. First play of the drive picks up 29 yards. From the shotgun, Wilson. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Cut.
Now it's Wilson. This one grabbed by Austin. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Warren. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Wilson to throw. ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A run up the middle with Warren. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
At the 5-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Hey, 0. Green in.
A run. Here's Harris. Good blocking, and he's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Boswell now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense going to take over just before the half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score, as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Up the sideline to the 40. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. To throw, it's Jones. This one is caught by Robinson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Gun, it's Jones. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the handoff, it's Harris. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Offside, defense.
So, we have hit halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the visiting Ravens who were able to come in and take this one on the road. Lamar Jackson, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. and they were winners in that ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Justin Herbert, a very good performance as his guys run the record now to 5-2. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Kyron Williams, a touchdown run in the victory. We got a fine first half out of the former Alabama man, Najee Harris. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Tracy now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Giants offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Jones. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind, we're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
What?
They go play action now. Wilson. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. What work after the catch. That one picks up 29 yards.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Jason Pinnock there defensively.
On 2nd down, Russ. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 3rd down, here's Wilson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The extra point is Boswell. It's up and through. And the Steelers move out to a 21-3 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tracy now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Jones. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Throwing now is Jones. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Giants' 1st down.
Okay, here we go.
Now, Jones. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Giants.
6.
Singletary now on 1st and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's to the sideline. Taken in by Johnson. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Chip.
Now Jones on the bootleg. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. In motion, it's Robinson. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
Jones now on 3rd and goal. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Giants. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the 1st half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Touch 50, touch 50.
5-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. try and run it here with Warren. He will have a Steelers first down. It was 3rd and 3, and they picked up 6. They go play action with Wilson. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think Mike coming out here for the start of the third that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
On the handoff, here's Harris running right. And he'll be brought down. What will be the final act here in this third quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Third down and 12 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. That one, taken in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Here's Jones to throw. Open man is Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's first and 10. To throw, it's Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw is Jones. And it's caught. It's Robinson.
Let's go.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. Again, they'll throw with Jones. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he'll be taken down. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. They'll run here with Singletary. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
Jump right, Pacino.
gun, it's Jones. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. When that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 12. They run it over center with Harris. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd and long.
Good job right there.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That's caught by Miller. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That pass play good for 22. That's a Steeler first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Now it's Harris. And he'll get to the 40 on a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Another run here with Harris. That was some good downhill running to get him about 6 yards and set up a much more manageable 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We'll try to run for it with Harris. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. Steelers getting ready to punt this one away. As he's on here to punt this one away. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The visitors' offense and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Okay, here we go. Up, go.
Jones. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Half 18, half 18.
Jones now on 1st down. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. The Giants can call their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Open man, Matt Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
And the Giants first down.
Here we go.
Jones to the air again. In trouble. Down he goes.
Here we go.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.